This next series of the Cedar Log is a group of interviews from the 2022 NOAC and all the airmen that shared great experiences while they were there. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
This is Reese Wallace with Liam Lynch and Aiden.
I'll be interviewing the Vice Chief, Liam Lynch. What is your role in scouting and your current and previous positions in scouting?
I would have to say so. Some previous roles I've held in scouting outside of the lodge would have been I was a patrol leader for a little bit in my home troop of 152. I was the historian. I was the librarian, but my favorite and most demanding role in the BSA was definitely senior patrol leader. Yeah, it was a hard role, but I enjoyed being able to run the troop, running the meetings, and going on the camping trips and being in charge of the troop. So I'd have to say I was one of my favorite roles in the BSA.
How long have you been in scouting?
Let's see. I joined Cub Scouts in first grade, so for me that would have been 2009. And if I do my math right, yeah, 13 is, if the math is correct, I've been in scouting for 13 years.
How long have you been a member of the OA?
I was inducted into the OA in the summer of 2016, so I've been in the Order of the Arrow for just a little bit over 6 years at this point.
What is your hometown?
My hometown is North Wales, Pennsylvania.
What made you want to join scouting?
What made me want to join Scouting? That's a great question, Aiden. I wanted to join Scouting because I saw all of my dad's patches, and I saw old pictures of him on camping trips and his old uniform. And he always explained to us all of the adventures that he had in Scouting and all the friends that he made and all the memories. So that was the initial, I want to go camping and I want to go have a good time. And then once I moved up from Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts, understanding what it all was about just made the experience even more, and I was happy that I joined.
Where's your favorite place to go outside of scouting?
My favorite place outside of scouting, I'm gonna have to say the pool. Being a water polo and a swimmer, the pool is some place that I've spent a lot of my time at. And then as a lifeguard in the summer, that's where I work every day. So that the pool is kind of like my second home.
What is something that you most enjoy in your life?
Something that I most enjoy in my life is my family. I'm very grateful and blessed to be born into the family that I am in now. And they love me and I love them. So that's what I'm most grateful for.
What is the most embarrassing moment of your scouting career?
Most embarrassing moment. There's so many. But I would have to say it would be in the ordeal ceremony where I got the most simplest line wrong. When they were asked if we completed something and I said no when the clear answer was yes. And the entire crowd knew that I said it wrong, and my face got so red it looked like a tomato. So that's got to be my most embarrassing moment.
Were you ever on camp staff, and if so, where were you at?
Yes, I did do camp staff. I did camp staff for 3 years. I was a CIT at Resca Falls Scout Reservation in the summer of 17. And then I worked at the pool both in 18 and 19. And then I volunteer from 20 to present.
Who has been your greatest influence in the OA and or scouting?
Now, that's definitely a hard one, Aiden. But one person that I look for to inspiration and look to see how they've been doing things has got to be my brother, Even though Pat and I are twins and I'm bigger than him, I'm always going to be his little brother, and he's always done things a little bit ahead of me. So being able to see how he's done things and how I can do them maybe a little bit better or do them in a way that he didn't, and his guidance has helped me through everything. So I have to say that he's my biggest inspiration.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a few quick questions now. What is your favorite food?
I love me a good surf and turf. That's gotta be my favorite.
What is your favorite color?
Navy blue.
What is your favorite animal?
I'm gonna have to go, and this might sound weird, but I'm gonna have to go with cows.
What is your favorite movie or TV show?
Favorite TV show's gotta be The 100.
What is your favorite sport?
Water polo, without a doubt.
What is your favorite song or band?
My favorite song at the moment is called I Don't Mind by the Tabasco Donkeys.
Who is your favorite person from history excluding scouting figures?
Probably my favorite person from from history excluding scouting would have to be President Washington. He had to take that first step, and he had to do something that no other person in this world has ever done before. And he had great leadership, great morals, so he's probably got to be my favorite.
What's your favorite patch that you've gotten over the years?
Favorite patch? Now, there is so many, but my favorite patches, it's actually a set. I was gifted to it for my Eagle Scout, is it's the S82 and the rest of the series with that for the lodge. It is the red and green turtle patches. So I love those four.
Is water wet?
You know, I feel like this is a huge topic. I've always tried to go on the science side, but I'm gonna go water is wet. You know, like people can argue that like when water is on things, but if I'm touching water, my hand's wet. It's water's wet. So because water's touching water, so henceforth it's wet.
Thank you, Liam Lynch, for making your appearance on the Cedar Log.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Cedar Log. Please look forward to future interviews by key hourmen in Unami Lodge during 2022, adults and youth alike.